Hey everybody, welcome to night 2 of the Dancing with the Stars premiere. So yeah, the pro ladies performed tonight, and they performed to She's a Lady. What the hell was Karina wearing? Because it kind of looked like this fur thong, and then like with this weird thing in the front, like a front thong too, made out of like this fringy fur stuff. Bizarre. I do have to say that I really preferred the guys' performance the night before, the guy pro solo, to the ladies. I don't think they stepped it up enough. Sorry, ladies. So they started off the show with Debbie Mazar and Maksim Chmerkovskiy. They did a salsa for their first number, and it was a little stiff, a little stop and go. She was nervous, but she really seemed to be trying, and she ended up with a 16. And she was in the Foxtrot relay group, and I thought she did a really good job, but it was a tough group. There was a lot of good performers in that group, so it really only added 6 to her score because she was 3rd out of the 4 in that group. So Melissa Joan Hart was up next. Everybody remembers Clarissa Explains It All. Her partner was Mark Ballas, and they did a Viennese Waltz, and I thought it was a really safe performance in a Susan Lucci sort of way. She ended up with a 18. She was in the cha-cha relay. I thought she did a good job. Again, there was a lot of good ladies, you know, I thought she was up in the top 3, but somebody's got to be, you know, the bottom of the top 3. So she ended up in 3rd place in her relay, adding only 6 more points, so that kind of sucked. Mya and Dmitry Chaplin. They did a Viennese Waltz, and I thought she did a phenomenal job. She really made it look effortless, but she kind of ruined it. Len kind of ruined it, actually, because he didn't like the choreography, which really sucks because the choreography is up to Dmitry, so he only gave her a 5 when the other 2 judges both gave her an 8, so she ended up with a 21. The cha-cha relay that she was on, she did a fantastic job. She came in 1st out of her 4 ladies, which added 10 points to her score, but because of Len, it wasn't enough to take 1st place. Kathy Ireland was up next with Tony Dovolani. She had a salsa, and she's pretty much a spaz. Models usually aren't very good dancers, but she really tried. She looked like she was enjoying herself. She's just not a good dancer, though. She ended up with a 16. And she was in the Foxtrot relay group, and she really needs some major work. She came in last place in her group, so that only added 4 to her score. Natalie Coughlin and Alec Mazo. They did a salsa, and I thought she did a pretty good job. It was a little boring and safe, though. She, I think, has a lot of potential. If she can let go of her competitor mentality and just let everything go and be more artistly, I think she's going to be a force to be reckoned with. She ended up with a score of 19 for her salsa. She was in the Foxtrot relay, and again, the top 3 ladies in that group, I thought it was pretty close, so she ended up in 2nd place in that group, which added 8 more to her total. Alright, Trainwreck is coming up next. Beware. Macy Gray and Jonathan Roberts. Will Jonathan ever get a break? They did a Viennese Waltz, and it was pretty safe, you know. Honey, you need to close your mouth, because it's just a little bizarre. You're either like this or like this the whole time. It's really distracting. She ended up with a 15, and she made some weird comment about her cherry being popped finally. Not on Dancing with the Stars. Don't go there. So they were in the cha-cha-cha relay, and she was the worst of the group. She ended up adding 4. You know, it probably would have been okay if she added 0, but somebody had to get the 4. They give you a pity 4, I guess, if you're the last one. Joanna Krupa and Derek Huff. This is the couple to beat. She had a salsa with Derek, and she did great. She's got the moves, and it's very unusual for a model to be such a good dancer. She ended up with the high score of the night, a 24. And in the Foxtrot relay, that was a tough group as well, and she stole first place out of there. So she is the best of the night with a total of 34. And by the way, the worst of the night was Macy Gray with a score of 19. So finishing out the show, Kelly Osbourne and Louis Van Amstel. I love this coupling. Louis is perfect with Kelly. They had a Viennese Waltz, and I thought it was the best of the night. She was fantastic. Her parents were so proud of her. I thought she really pulled it off well. She ended up with a 23. She was in the Cha-Cha-Cha relay, and I thought she did a really good job, but somebody had to get second place, so it only added an 8 to her score. If she had gotten first, yeah, she would have been higher up in the rankings there. So tomorrow night, it's night number 3 of the 3-night premiere. Can they drag this out any longer? It's going to be a double elimination. There's going to be a Swayze tribute. There is going to be a Sean Kingston performance. They're unveiling the Miley Cyrus video. And a performance from Lion King on Broadway. Sounds amazing. So until tomorrow, much love.